This one's gonna rub a lot of you wrong, but getting your blood pressure checked at the doctor's office. I swear, I think 99% do not know how to check a blood pressure. What do they typically do? They call your name, walk you across the waiting room, sit you down, they're asking you all these questions, they're checking your temperature and everything else, and they throw this little automatic cuff thing on you, which, okay, this arm does not fit their one size fits all cuff. And you can Google that, get on the American Heart Association website or anywhere and see that, yes, the size of the cuff and the size of the arm do matter. But they will argue with you, and then what happens when they argue with you? Your blood pressure goes up. But here's something that they never ever think of. What do you think happens when you put a tourniquet on an arm like this versus the typical American arm that's maybe no muscle or very little muscle in it? Okay, the way blood pressure works, it squeezes like a tourniquet until it hears that the blood's not flowing. And that is what they consider the systolic, and then they start releasing to see what the diastolic is. Okay. Number one, if you have a big muscular arm, it takes a lot more pressure to stop that blood flow. Number two, and here's where I always get into arguments with them. The tourniquet goes on, it squeezes off, my blood stops flowing, and then my heart ramps up a notch because it thinks I'm exercising or whatever. And so more force goes through there, blood starts going in, that cuff starts tightening more. It cuts off again, my heart ramps up, pumps more blood, the cuff starts getting tighter. It gets a false high reading every time, every time. If you are an athletic dude and your blood pressure reading is gonna be flat out wrong. Unfortunately, there's not really a good way to check a blood pressure. I mean, you could get the wrist cuff and it's maybe a little bit more accurate, but you still have the issue of if you've got a really good, strong athlete's heart, it's gonna be pumping blood. And then the fact that you're muscular and athletic, it still takes more pressure to stop it than somebody who's very sedentary. So yeah, I flat out don't believe in doing blood pressure checks. It's a waste of time at the doctor's office. It's always high. They want to put you on blood pressure meds. And every time I've said, fine, give me the blood pressure meds, you know what? I feel awful. I get lightheaded, weak, dizzy, numbness in my limbs. They go to sleep and so forth. And then I stop taking it and I feel fine. I know some of you are really pissed off at me saying don't get your blood pressure checked, but I'm just telling you, they've been telling me for 30 or 40 years that I'm going to die of a stroke any minute now, and I'm still here.